Hey, what's going on guys? It's Deluge here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a very simple, very clean, and very colorful YouTube thumbnail. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is enter the dimensions 1920 by 1080p in Photoshop. And create a new document by clicking Control N. And then click Create. So now you have your canvas over here. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to go into Google and then go to this website unsplash.com, and almost 100% of the time I get my backgrounds from this website because it's absolutely royalty free and you don't have to give credit to the photographers. And you can use it for profit and non-profit organizations. So I typed in tech and so I'm just gonna scroll through and until I find something that I can work with. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and download this by clicking download free, and it's just gonna download. And yeah, so I'm gonna go into Photoshop and drag this into Photoshop. And right, so we're working with this image. So the next thing you want to do is hit Control T to resize, hold Shift, go to the corners and drag so you can adjust the size or something like that, and then make it a bit smaller and go up here. Alright, so now that you have your image, you're going to go and right click on it and hit rasterize layer. And then what you're going to want to do is go into adjustments, go to the black and white, click on that, and set the preset to maximum black. And then X out of that. And now you have turned your image black and white. And yeah, so the next thing you want to do is merge these layers by holding Shift and clicking on them, and clicking Control E. Now they're one layer. So the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to make a new layer and make it a black screen. So just hit your paint bucket tool, change the color to black, and just click on it, and then go to your image and turn the opacity down to like 80%. And now it's a bit darker and it looks nicer. So, and then just a quick notice, every time you switch the CC or the colors when you're editing your photos, always create a new layer so you can always go back if you want to make some changes. So create a new layer and then go into your brushes by clicking B and set the size to around 1200 and the hardness to 0, and find a color that you like. I've seen a lot of designers post like this new teal and orange colorway on Twitter, so I'm gonna be trying that one out today. So I'm just gonna zoom in, go to the corner and use my orange brush and go click once, and then I'm gonna hit Control T to resize and make it a bit bigger so it's there. And then make a new layer, and I'm gonna find my teal color, so go to blue and then make it like a bit darker. So there, I found it, and I'm gonna go to the opposite corner and just click once, hit Control T to resize and just make it bigger. And hit enter. There you go. So now you have your colors, and the next thing you want to do is decrease the opacity to about 80% on the blue and the opacity to about 80% as well on the orange. And then you have like a bit of a more faded in color so it looks more realistic and less like you added that in post. Yeah, so the next thing you want to do is add some more CC. So create a new layer, put it on top of the others, and then change your color to black. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding like a shadow on the contour of the image. So just put like 1/4 of your brush inside the canvas and drag down around and up. So now you have this kind of like vignette thing. So if you like undo all these layers, you can see that it's kind of like a vignette, and like it goes around the left side, the right side, and the bottom. So put the layers back, and now you have a really nice looking image. So what I'm going to do to make this look better is just bring the colors alive again by taking down the opacity of the black to about 70%, and then making a new layer, and then switching the color to white, and then going to the top where the phone is, around the middle, and then just clicking so it gives like a shadow of light onto the image. Hit Control T to resize and just make it bigger. There you go. So now you have all the color and CC that you've added, so I'm gonna go ahead and group them by holding Shift and clicking, and go Command G. So now they're all in one group, and I'm gonna name this group Color. Right, so now you're kind of organized, so the next thing you want to do is go to Adjustments, go to Curves, and bring the bottom part down and the top part up, and create this subtle S curve, and brings basically all the contrast up. It makes it look really nice. And then the next thing you can do is go to Color Balance, and then kind of play around with the sliders and see which colorway you like more, whether it's more blue and less orange, or more red, bringing in the red in the top corner, or just more pink and less blue and purple, and then bringing in the red a bit, or even bringing in green or yellow as well. Kind of fades in with the orange or a wintry blue. But for me, I'm just gonna keep it the way it was, but I'm just gonna bring the magenta in a tad bit on the top corner. So yeah, I'm done with that, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna X out of that, and now you have two adjustments that you've made. Go ahead and group them. Oh crap, I misdid that. Hold Shift and click Control G, and I'm gonna name this Adjustments. And if you're wondering why I haven't added the text yet, I'm gonna go ahead and add that last, because I always do that after I've made all my adjustments to the picture. So what else you can do is you can go to where is it, exposure, and bring the exposure down a bit, and bring the offset up, or down, sorry, and the gamma correction up. Brings all of that contrast back, and then I'm going to go over to the exposure and bring the opacity down for that, because I don't want to infect it too much, and put in my adjustments group. So now we're going to start with the text. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is add the text. So just go ahead and click on your text icon, and just for this tutorial purpose, I'm going to type in your text here, if I can actually spell. There you go. So I'm gonna move this to the middle of the canvas, and yeah, so that looks pretty good. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a subheader. So basically what a subheader is it's something to go under your text to like specify what you're actually gonna be doing the video about. So just for this purpose, I'm gonna write sub header and move this to the middle, or just underneath the text. And I'm gonna definitely make this smaller, so just go into character and make the size smaller. About there should be good, or even more actually. And now I'm gonna make the spacing so it looks kind of stretched, which makes it look way much cleaner and nicer. And I'm just gonna add it right there. So just like that. So yeah, so this is personally the style that I use to get very clean, very colorful and creative thumbnails for my videos. This is just the style that I use, and I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Be sure to hit up with a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm out till next time, guys. Peace.